What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the Arizona Cardinals and the home team. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And we're off in Austin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT.
Burrow on the play action. Higgins downfield, and he has it. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Diving, it looks close. They say he got it. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one,
try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Brought down by Fred Warner.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Takes the 2nd down snap. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now a run here from the gun. A cut to the right sideline. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Looking inside the red zone. Trouble down towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
They call pass on second and goal. Brought in. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals making a one-point game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
11 MT, hey!
Running it now out of the gun. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
Off line, ready?
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
At the 41.
Right, 80, 11.
Throw from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. Gain of 15 there. And the Bengals have a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. Now a give running right. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. New set of downs from the 37. They go play action on first down. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Bengals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. You know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
On first down, they'll run. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
11.
Second and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this.
On 2.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They start out 2nd and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Still fighting forward. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll work this one up to the 28. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 19.
Here's a throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Caught, nice game left side. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow now on 1st down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Cut on the left sideline. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one's incomplete in the end zone. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense is flying around and making that play.
They take this in for the score. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
It's a gain of 10.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Ball in again. It's McBride. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Cardinals first down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the Cardinals first down.
They'll throw it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Bengals get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
Kate, can I be honest with you about something right here? Really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great. He's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Back to work after throwing the pick. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a one-score game before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. The stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
11, Thomas. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 43.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
11, MT, take.
Burrow to the air now. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw on a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on second down. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down. Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on fourth down.
Gun. Shot. 180.
Trying for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stopping and the turnover on downs, so they're just going to decline that penalty. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Working on first down. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
And they pick him off again. Picked up by Fred Warner.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Points off takeaways. Usually a bigger stat, Kate, on the hardwood, that other sport that you call. But it's a big one in football, too, and those three should pay dividends.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Into the hands of Harrison. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kicking team out up there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's going to throw this one. Left side into the hands of McBride. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
That is complete. McBride on the slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Arizona.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Move past the 40. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And they bring him down around the 34. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Go.
1st down, play action. Bengals get to him and take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He put some juice on a deep throw. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11.
Burrow from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. That.
Hand off now from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here, 11, 11, 11.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
On one, ready?
Will Johnson there on the coverage.
Here we go. That.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds the in route, complete. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12. That.
Here we go with Brown. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
6-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's grabbed inside the 30. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Let's go, go.
Give now to the running back. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
No couple away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here we go, shot.
The give here on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Go.
Air it out on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win. After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock the field goal through the uprights. And, of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's going to waft this deep down the left sideline. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
31. Cardinals 44.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Chandler now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. Completed to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it or, in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Complete out to the right side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He has the first over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
28-yard gain.
Throwing it again here.
Touchdown,
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. Sticking to the air here. Too much weight on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life.
Space on the right, he's got room. Gets it to the 15. He does it, touchdown. The Bengals go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Chandler now on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
The Cardinals take over first and 10. At their own
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Here's the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Takes the second down snap. Catch made left side by Palmer. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw now. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Here's the backup. First throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, Arizona.
In the red zone on first. Near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cardinals now within one score in the fourth. All right, looks like they want another look at this one. The play going to be reviewed by our officials, making sure they got this one right. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Austin. Cardinals 14 points back. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Motioning the tight end now. Another for it. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all...
And this time he gets it done! Touchdown! The Cardinals now within one score in the fourth. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. That lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
First and 10 at the 46.
They're going to pass it here. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. On the move, past the 40. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Bengals have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Now Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth.
What we say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Running this one left. And looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Caught. Nice gain left side. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left, well, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion. Who are on that one. That's a wrap on this ball game. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown. The Bengals can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Burrow will throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Now give left side. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they